Right, so we can drag this thing down. Yeah, I know I should be lifting it, but my arm's a bit jiggered. Right, so here we go. So we made it to Jubilee Point on Loch and it's looking pretty good. Not much wind and no rain as well, which is always a bonus. So it's a nice wee launching spot here. Just park the car up there. And now the plan is to try and head up to that kind of point of land there. It's not exactly far. So this is the trusty kayak. Bought this about 7 years ago for about, I think it was 150 quid I paid for it. And I never used it much at all for the first few years. And then the last couple of years I've started using it more. It's great, just for going on mad wee adventures like this. So easy just to stick it on the car and go. And you can launch it anywhere as well, which you can't do with a dinghy. So yeah, it's really good just to get out. Highly recommend it. So I reckon I'm just going to head straight over, start exploring that shoreline. It's been nice for a wee sail today, there's plenty of wind. Right, I'm going to cut across the loch this way. Right, so I'm about halfway across the loch now, and I'm just amazed how nice it is out here. I need to get a wee bit further up to the head of the loch to get these spots I'm talking about. Do you like my gloves, by the way? A bit overkill today, it's not that cold. So I'm on the other side of the loch now, and so this is the west side of the loch. It's so much different from the east side. Obviously the road runs right down this side, so it's not quite as peaceful. You can still hear it from this side right enough, but just a distant murmur really. So that's why this shore is really popular for camping out, wild camping. Yeah, there's a road that runs up, it's just kind of a forestry road, so you don't get many vehicles down it. The odd cyclist, the odd walker. Apart from that, it's very quiet. Alright, so made it to the other side. This is near a place called Stuck. So I filled my kayak up a little bit just to make sure I don't get stuck in case it washes away or something. So yeah, that's exactly where we've come from over there, Jubilee Point. The Whistlefield Hotel just up there, which is sadly kind of not open at the moment. I think they're looking for new owners. So just gonna have a wee look through here, it's quite nice. There's a wee kind of beach and then it gets back to this nice bit of forest here. You can see people have obviously been enjoying themselves here before. Some burnt wood, signs of campfires. That's a nice wee fire here. That would do. Pretty handy. Now I'm pretty sure this is the place I was meaning to get to. I think I was watching a guy on YouTube and he kayak to here and set his tent up just over there. Actually, he might have been there, he might even use that same fireplace. Yeah, I can see why, it's a great spot. Loads of room for tents, it's quite flat. Yeah, something up here. Some sort of building or wall. Let's go and investigate. So, just stumbled across this old ruin. No idea what it is, but let's go check it out. Pretty well guarded by trees. And pretty impressive at one point. Still got a big cable end with a chimney there. Wonder if we can get under here. There's another room. 2 rooms. Right, okay. Maybe go around the back. You see in through the window. Not the biggest windows. And there's a river behind it, right, or a burn. You must be getting round the front. And right enough, there's a door right there. How did I not see that? That would have been a lot easier than going traipsing through those bushes. Anyway. Right, cool. It reminds me of that one on Loch Lomond. And one of the islands in Loch Lomond is something similar. So aye, this place is pretty cool. I think this would be a great spot for a wild camp, a little overnighter. Maybe sometime in the summer. It's getting a bit dark now in the winter, not much light. Just imagine it, stars out, that wee fire going, a few beers, and that view of the loch. Alright, time to get back in the water. So now I'm going to head up here just in the next little headland. Just have a wee look around. I think there's another place up there that might be quite good. So hopefully it won't take me too long. We'll go check that out. And then we'll be heading back to the car. Just a short trip this one. Just a wee Recce more than anything. For future adventure. Doesn't look quite as good, immediate first impression. Not quite as big. So, yeah, the forest behind it looks like it's a bit more slopey, a bit hilly, not as flat. Yeah, nice. You could probably camp here, but I think the other place is a bit better. Anyway, it was worth checking it out. Time to head for home. again, aye, the topper. The wee topper would be good here, or well, I'm saying the topper because it's easy to launch here, whereas something bigger, you'd struggle to get down to the side of the loch to launch it. They don't like you launching big boats here, by the looks of things. Sort of bollards everywhere to stop any sort of trailers or trolleys getting close to the water's edge. It's really just things you can carry, like kayaks, that you're good here to get on to the water. But I'm thinking the topper's so small I can pretty much carry it, get it down here. I think it's really just boats with like engines and stuff that I'm really bothered about. It's not sailing dinghies. Anyway, that's for a future date. Alright, so that's where I am. You can see how fast I can get this kayak moving. Got a bit of a tailwind as well, just be nice to know roughly what sort of speed this thing goes. Anyway, let's have a look. You see that, so keep an eye on that number. So we're doing it 3 knots. Seems about right. Let's see if we go full speed. What do we get? We get 4 knots. Oh, there we go. 4.1 apparently. There we go. It's the beach we started on. You can see the car poking through the trees there. Bright blue. So, all good, all back at the beach. That was a good wee paddle, just a short one, just a couple of hours really, just to go and check out that spot over there, see if it was good for a camp, and it turns out it is. It's getting a bit windier now, but that was good. If you watched this far, cheers for watching, and hopefully I'll do some more adventure videos in the future. Cheers!